Hello, everybody. Billy the Hillbilly here. Have you ever heard of a weed that's 200 feet tall? Can you name a plant that grows up to 200 feet tall and lives in large tracts called forests? But it is not a tree. This plant is abundant, but you may never see anything but the top of it. The plant is the giant kelp, a seaweed that grows on the cool waters in the cool waters along the Pacific coast of North America. Giant kelp grows very fast, up to 2 feet a day. Gas-filled sacs called bladders at the base of the leaves keep it afloat. The plant doesn't have a trunk or main stem. Instead, several tall stalks grow from a base called a holdfast on the ocean floor. The huge plant is completely dependent upon its holdfast. By clinging to the ocean floor, the kelp stays in the cool water that provides the necessary ingredients for its life. A kelp forest is home to millions of sea creatures. One giant kelp plant may harbor 500,000 fish, mollusks, sea urchins, and sea anemones, as well as myriads of other marine animals. All of these creatures depend in some way on the kelp. The forest is a carefully balanced environment. Some years ago, when human beings had hunted sea otters to near extinction, the kelp forest was threatened as well. You see, no one realized that the kelp depended upon the otters because the otter doesn't eat kelp. The otter uses the kelp to hide in and to wrap itself in to keep from drifting when it's asleep. But the otters eat sea urchins, and sea urchins feed on the kelp's holdfast. The sea urchins eventually munch through the holdfast. It cuts the whole plant loose. Without its base, when this happens, the kelp plant dies. Without otters to control them, the urchins were literally cutting down the kelp forest. The return of the sea otter saved the giant kelp. We too are anchored to a solid foundation, the spiritual rock that is Jesus Christ. The Creator has provided a balanced environment for our spiritual growth. Many little urchins seek to destroy our base, but the Creator's power protects us. In Jesus, we can stand tall without fear of losing the stronghold of our faith. And our verse today comes from Hebrews 10:23. Let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful. As you look at these pictures and everything, you understand just how important a balanced environment is. But more important, you got to understand our Creator made these balanced environments, and He wants us to help protect them. But He also wants us to enjoy them. Y'all have a blessed day.